Do you distract yourself and destroy yourself from your vision? Do you eat or sometimes remain hyper consumed with social media, overeating salty, savory foods? Do you go in circles finding every reason in the world not to do your thing? Do you find yourself obsessed with anything and everything that will keep your attention everywhere except for your calling in life, the calling that you're possessed by, that you know is for you to do, that you know that while it is dangerous and that while you will most certainly be attacked for it, it is the very thing where your salvation lives and that is in great service to yourself and others. If that's you, and you identify as a black woman God or some other celestial being of that nature, then this is for you. So I have the solution to this chronic running and hiding and distracting and destroying yourself. It's called Shadow Gold. Shadow Gold is foundational. It is what you need before you can truly come out here onto the world stage and be big. No matter what level of big that you either are at, you plan to be at, or envision yourself at. Just like in college where there's, they call it, those the beginner classes you have to do before you move on to years 3 and 4 in college, or even in law school. Like that first year, they beating you up to weed out the weak and really prepare the champions. And so Shadow Gold is to prepare you to be a champion. One of the chief areas that Shadow Gold hits that I'd like to talk about in this video is your body. And how so many of us, consciously and unconsciously, are in such disrespect and rejection of our body. We are in this thing. We're in it. We need it. It is completely influencing how we feel, or what we're going to do, how we're going to move, how we see ourselves. It is so much a part of the equation of our movement and our vision. It is so much communicating to us the steps that we're required to take. It is an intuitive, intelligent vessel. I repeat, your body is an intuitive, intelligent vessel. And most of us, we will reject it and immediately go up here and say, well, let me think. And pros and cons, and what am I going to look like? And what are people going to say? And can I really handle it? Well, now is not the time. Well, I got to make this money first. Well, I got to lose 10 pounds first. Well, I got to do that. I'm too busy. I can't afford that. What am I going to look like? All of that. Don't you even hear the inferiority of that way of it's so, look, it matters, but it's not the lead. The brain. It matters, but it's not the lead. Your relationship with this divine thing, this exquisite, let me get the dancing out here, this exquisite, intelligent thing. How many times have you just felt it in your body to do a thing and voila? How many times your body told you no about this man and you ignored it, and what'd you have to pay? How many times has your body said you just knew, that instrument inside of Shadow Gold? First of all, that's module 1. We go deep into the body, softening into your body, and approving of all of the socially unacceptable versions and energies of you. It's a high-powered game. And here's why I wanted to emphasize what's going on. Shadow Gold is a DIY course, meaning you can buy it at any time, go off, do your la-di-da. I want to create a system where when people finish Shadow Gold, they can matriculate. And one of the things that I'm testing is I'm including myself for 90 days because I want to see what happens when I'm involved for 90 days and how the matriculation process can go. I want to test some things. So what I'm doing is when you buy Shadow Gold by Friday, if you either know I can help you, you want to work with me, but you can't afford to work with me privately, because to work with me privately for 3 months is $15,000. You're going to get a chance to work with me inside of a group for 3 months for only $3,000, which is the cost of Shadow Gold. Okay? Let me hang up this call coming in. So, when you buy Shadow Gold by Friday, this Friday, which is, I don't know what this Friday is, but today is the 16th of October. So whatever Friday is, as the deadline to register. 5 p.m. Friday is the deadline. When you sign up for Shadow Gold and pay in full, you only get this 3 months with me in group mentorship when you pay in full and you sign up by Friday. You're going to get 3 months of group mentorship for just buying the Shadow Gold. And we're going to have time and space for you to go through the course, and we're going to matriculate you. So you're going to be supported as you're going through the course, because a lot comes up for women as they're going through the course. That's one of the things that I've found. A lot comes up for women as they're going through the course, but then we also get to put plans in place, implementation plans. So as things are coming up, as you're doing the body work, as you're starting to deal in the shadow part of you, and things are coming up, and you want to do something with them versus just what you would do if you were by yourself, then we get to put together a plan that you can be held accountable for within those 90 days, because we can speed you up. Like, so what's happening with the women who have done it by themselves is they've made great progress, but then it's like, what's next, right? And there's no accountability, there's no structure. You're going to have accountability and structure for a good 3 months, and then we'll see if you're ready after the 3 months, because this is just the beginning, darling. Okay, this is the lifetime of hyperconnectivity and refinement to really come out and stay out with your vision and your calling. So by the end of this 90 days, you will be drastically different than what you have been. So if you're one of those people who likes immersive, you like intense, you like speed, you like transformation, and you want that, there's a kind of good pressure that comes from being in the container and the relationship where change is happening versus doing it by yourself, or inside of, like lower connection opportunities where, anyway, that's varied. But this is an opportunity for you to have that real intimate pressure for a good 90 days for you to then lean up against as you're kind of like getting knocked around inside yourself doing this work. Pardon me if you can hear, they're doing some grooming over there. So I'm sharing this with you because we're on deadline, and I want you to understand the value here for you. And if you don't want to pass this up, because I'm never doing this again. I'm never doing this again like this. This is an exceptional opportunity. It's timing right now. So if you've been wanting to work with me, this is a splendid opportunity to do so. $3,000, which includes Shadow Gold and 90 days of private mentorship with myself. Not private mentorship, sorry. Group mentorship with a small group. You register by 5 p.m. this Friday. You can register with the link in my bio. If you have any questions, you can DM them to me. And I look forward to working with you, because on the other side of this 3 months together, you will be so much more refined with your difficult emotions. You will be so much more courageous. You will be so much more willing to come out, and you will be so much more in possession of who you really are. And however that will look like for you, whether it's online or offline. So I look forward to working with you.